Welcome everybody, welcome back to Homestead Heart. And today you all, I am just going to take a quick moment to just briefly encourage everybody that is in the path of this storm to heed whatever warnings they give you, and don't take any chances, okay? Don't take any chances. If you're in certain counties in Florida and they're telling you to evacuate, please don't stick around to try to protect personal belongings. Please get out of the way of this storm. Here in Georgia, so many people are preparing for this storm as well, and I know that we won't feel the impacts nearly as much as those who are in the zone where it will make landfall, or where the storm surge will be anywhere between 10 and 12 feet. That's a lot of water. So please don't think that, hey, I got a 2-story home, I'll be okay, or I am in a high-rise building, I'll be okay. Don't take those kinds of chances, okay? Because we've seen enough to know that when the force of that water comes into a building, whether you are in a hotel or whatever, when the water comes in, that water is so powerful, and we're talking about feet and feet of water. That water is so powerful. Please do not take chances like that, okay? The blessing in, if there is one, the blessing in a hurricane for many of us is that we know ahead of time. We have an opportunity to get out of the way. It's not like a tornado where it just pops up on you. You see it coming. Sometimes it's days away, and we see it coming, and they give you projected paths and all of that. So when you get a projected path, then of course you know to be on alert, right? But when you know that it's coming for you, directly for your area, please don't take any chances. Go ahead and get out of the way. Please take this time. I know the time may be, the hour may be late now, but if you can think about your neighbors who may or may not have transportation, think about the elderly who may not have family to come and see about them. Try to remember your neighbors. Try to remember your neighbors. Please remember your neighbors. If you're having to get out and you know that there's somebody there, then even if they can't go with you, I think Florida has numbers that you can call to get assistance for people who need to be evacuated, okay? So just think over that, because if it was your loved one, you wouldn't want anybody to just forget about them, right? You would want for somebody to look after them if you were not present to be able to do so. So yeah, this storm has been very concerning for so many, but at the same time, so many people living in coastal areas. Look, this is hurricane season, so many of you know to just be prepared, right? Many of you stay ready. And there are some who stay ready, but they say, hey, it's not going to be that bad. I'm just going to go ahead and stick around. It's not going to be that bad. I think we'll probably have just a little bit of flood, but it's never like what they say, right? And so sometimes you'll get people that say that, and then after it's all said and done, there are very unfortunate outcomes to those types of scenarios, okay? And plus, you don't want to make it difficult for first and second responders. Well, and the reason why I say that is because that call has to go to a 911 operator who has to be, I don't know. If it were me, my heart would just sink getting a call and somebody was in an attic with water literally almost under their feet and they need to be rescued. So the 911 operator responds first, right? Because they're the people who dispatch. So listen, instead of putting other people in harm's way, just get out of the way of this storm so that everyone can be safe, because first responders, second responders, they all have families that they need to get home to. So think about them in your decision making, because if something happens and you need help, there's somebody else who has to put their life on the line to come and help you. Okay? So just please keep that in mind. And also, like I said, I know the hour is late. It's Wednesday. The storm is supposed to make landfall tomorrow. But for those of us who may be out of the immediate impact zone, look, for other people, post in the comment section below some of the things that you do to prepare for a hurricane. No matter where you are, you can be in South Carolina, North Carolina, it doesn't matter. What is it that you do to prepare yourselves and your family for a hurricane? What are some of the most important supplies that you recommend? If you don't have anything else, you need these top 5 items, or you need these top 10 items, right? Because there are so many people who may very well be in the path of this storm. There are people who have moved from across country, living in the South now, from places like California, you know, who may have never experienced a hurricane in their life. Coming from a lot of different places, may have never experienced a hurricane, so they don't know where to begin. So just in case somebody is watching this video that's in that situation, because you'll be surprised at how many people move to the South so they can start a farm or so they can start homesteading, and they may be in the path of a hurricane for the very first time in their whole lives. So please, 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 your top 5, your top 10 in the comment section below. Let's help those who may not know what to do or how to help themselves, okay? Because this is a very dangerous storm. And not to mention, I believe there is another one that's coming behind it, you all. There's another one that's not far off from coming behind this one. So let's please always be on guard. And like a lot of people say, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready, right? But so many of us haven't even tried to get ready. So many of us don't know how to get ready. So help those of us who don't even know where to begin. Okay, you all? Hurricanes are not new to us. Being from Louisiana, this is not a new thing for us, right? But it really is a new thing for a lot of people. It's a new thing for a lot of people. So think about your family, think about your neighbors, think about your friends. Don't forget your pets. If you have livestock, hopefully you have a plan to get your livestock out of the way. And that's difficult during a hurricane if you're a homesteader and you got to figure out a way to save your animals. See, that's something else we can talk about in the comment section below. What do you recommend for people who need to move farm animals? It may not necessarily even be large farm animals, not like cows and horses, or, you know, it could be small farm animals. You know, some people have rabbits, some people have chickens, some people have geese, you know, so some people have quail, right? So moving small livestock is just as important as moving your larger livestock, right? Because they are all our livestock. So if you have been through this a million times and you know exactly what to do, then share that as well in the comments section below, and let people know what they can do to prepare their homesteads and their farms during hurricane season. Share that with one another in the comment section below. Okay, you all? All right, y'all, I just wanted to come on and just let everybody know that we will be keeping everybody in our prayers. We just pray that everybody will heed the warning so that we don't have to hear about tragedies as a result of this storm. Okay, you all? All right, you all. Thank you all so much for watching Homestead Heart. We pray that each and every one of you that's in the path of the storm will be safe and will make the best decisions for yourselves and your family. Peace and blessings to each and every one of you, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Y'all be safe and be prayerful.